Let's be honest, the rise of AI content tools has flipped the creative world upside down. We now have machines that can write screenplays, generate music, create paintings, narrate audiobooks, and even replicate human voices. And I know it's trying to replicate human emotions, all with the click of a button and some pretty good prompting. But here's the big question we're diving into today. Is AI a creative ally, or is it replacing what makes creativity human? Today's episode is all about balance, not fear. I'm not here to I am here to help you explore how to use AI with intention, but I'm not here to make you scared or afraid of it. I'm just really here to help us all, myself included, stay rooted in my creative voice and your creative voice. And also, we're going to explore how to recognize where the line between authentic and artificial starts to blur. So, let's start with the obvious. AI is getting good really fast. In the past few years, we've gone from clunky bots writing awkward sentences to GPT models writing novels, composing music, scripting TikToks, and even creating podcast episodes similar to this. Right? My AI tool writes my description within Riverside. I don't know how I would have written my description. I think it would have taken me a lot longer, right? So you've probably seen AI generated art on Instagram, deep fake influencers, viral tweets, or videos posted by bots, auto generated blog posts that rank on Google. And let's be real, some of it's getting really good. There's still some really weird players out there, though, and we recognize them, but they're getting less and less obvious. So there is a lot of power still in creativity with AI. Before we get a little too skeptical, let's name the different types of value that we get from AI. AI can be an incredible tool for creative people like myself, just like I mentioned. I use it to write the podcast description because it's great. It helps you figure out what words you want to say in what order. Like, I'm so long winded. I love AI for editing what's already my own voice, if that makes sense. Like, I like inputting my own thoughts and being like, hey, make this more concise because I could talk all day long, right? It can also help beat writer's block, generate visual mood boards, brainstorm scripts, outlines, concepts, turn rough ideas into polished drafts, automate the boring stuff like captions, email templates, or revisions. If you're a creator, entrepreneur, marketer, artist, this can save you hours, like I just mentioned earlier. And in a world that moves fast, that kind of support really matters. But here's where we need to slow down. The risk isn't just about like creativity being lost. I ask myself the question of, is creativity becoming a commodity? The concern isn't just about AI replacing jobs, although that's very valid. Let me know if I should do another episode on AI and job replacements. It's actually about how it changes the energy of the creative process. So I know that sounds a little woo, but stick with me. When AI starts generating everything, do we lose the imperfections that make art meaningful? Do we forget how to trust our intuition? Do we become curators of content instead of creators? There's a quiet risk here. When you outsource too much of your creativity, you can slowly lose your own creative voice. And I know that's happened to a lot of people as well. And most people don't notice it's happening until the spark is gone. And there's also something to be said about authenticity in the age of automation. We are entering into an era where we can't always tell what's real and what's AI generated. And that's not just about photos and deep fakes. It's emotional captions written by bots. It's personal emails that were never touched by a human. They're podcast hosts who sound human but aren't. AI generated influencers building real audiences. That is wild to me. Like, some of those characters look really real. Have you guys come across them? This raises deeper questions about trust, ethics, and discernment. Can something created by AI still be meaningful? Yeah, but only when it's used consciously. And that's just my personal opinion. And I would love to hear yours in the comments as well. But we have to ask ourselves. I keep throwing these little nuggets and questions because these are the questions I'm asking myself as I'm processing this digital world as a human. But asking ourselves, is this tool amplifying my voice or is it replacing it? So, how do we stay human in the age of AI? How do we find that balance? Here are 3 ways I believe we can stay rooted in creativity while still embracing what AI has to offer. 1, use AI to spark, not replace your ideas. Let AI be your brainstorming buddy, not your ghostwriter. Use it to generate ideas, then infuse them with your own voice. The goal isn't perfection, it's resonance. 2, keep some things sacred. Choose a part of your creative process that stays fully human. Maybe it's your journaling. Maybe it's your lyrics. Maybe it's your voiceovers. Maybe it's your editing flow. Maybe it's just you getting into the flow and filming yourself in that flow. Something that's 100% you, untouched by automation. 3, practice discernment as a creator and as a consumer. Ask yourself, can I feel the human behind this piece of content? If not, why does that matter? And when you make content, ask yourself, would I say this is like, would I say this if nobody ever liked this or liked it or shared this? Or basically what I'm saying is like, would I still create this even if nobody saw it? Because that's the creative truth. Are you creating to create, or are you creating for validation? So, like I said, AI is not the villain, it's a mirror. And sometimes it's a magnifier. It reflects our habits, our desires for speed and scale, and our relationship with expression itself. Our creative expression is definitely something that's at risk here if we overutilize any tool. You know what I mean? Like if we're using anything as a crutch to help us in any way, shape, or form, we have to ask ourselves, am I really needing this, or am I doing this because it makes my life easier? We're all about making things, you know, living our lives with ease. But is it taking away my creative voice in the process? Is it taking away the fun of creation too? If it's making it more fun, by all means. The danger isn't that AI will become more creative than humans. The danger is that humans will stop believing in their own creativity and believing that their own creativity is worth the time, effort, and the mess. But creativity is messy. It's not linear. It's emotional. It's sacred. So here's my invitation to you. Let's sharpen your AI tools, but don't let it silence your soul. Keep creating from your core, because in a world of perfectly generated content, your flaws might be your most powerful feature. So anyway, that's all for now, but thank you so much for tuning in. If this sparks something in you, share it with a friend, talk about it. But most of all, I just want to bring awareness of how we interact as humans in the digital world, and that is the whole purpose of this podcast. So if this reaches one person and helps them, then I've done my job. Well, we're out of juice for today, but thank you so much for listening. We will see you again at the same time next week.